Hey everybody, this is Nat C. Jones with Nat Said That. You know what it is. I'm here to inspire you to live your best life. Now, are you a mother? Moms, listen up. If you feel like that there's no time to pursue your dream and that your life is basically over and just all about everybody else, your kids, your husband or significant other, your family, then I have great news for you. By the end of this video, I will have shown you why I believe that every mother should be a CEO and why it's not too late to pursue your dreams. You can still do it. Moms, you can balance your family life and pursue your dreams. It's very possible. Here we go. Number one, be confident in the skills that you have. You've got the stuff that's needed to run your business and to pursue your dream. Moms are great at multitasking. Moms can shift gears very fast. Moms are great managers, nurturing. There's so many things that just come to you naturally, things that you can do, skills that are really needed in starting your business. Believe it, mama. If anybody can do it, you can. Okay, number two, identify your time wasters. What are the things in your life that are just sucking all of the time and energy out of your life? Is it watching TV? Do you get in front of the TV to watch your favorite show and next thing you know it's been 2.5 hours and you got nothing done? Is it social media? Find out what it is. Like really take time to reflect, because whatever the time wasters are, you got to get rid of them. Because as a mom, you cannot afford to waste time because you don't have as much free time as everybody else, and your dream requires time. So find the time wasters, kick them to the curb. For example, my time waster, I learned I stay up too late. Somehow when I was in college, maybe even before that, I just formed the terrible habit of staying up to 2 o'clock in the morning. And as a mother, that is the worst thing you could possibly do, because your children are going to get up early in the morning and they don't care if you've been up all night. So I would stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning and then wake up at 6 because my girls were knocking on my door and I was tired all day long. And when you're tired, you cannot function at your best. So I had to learn that I needed to go to bed, because what happened is during the day when I should be working, I would end up taking a nap. And then I have an hour and a half, two and a half hour nap because I didn't get the sleep that I was supposed to get the night before. And I've wasted most of my day. That is prime time to work on your business and make phone calls and do research, because everybody else is up then. So it didn't do me any good to be up at night when everybody was asleep and then sleep when everybody was up. So I had to change my habits. That's a good one. Number three, change your bad habits. Whatever your bad habit is, if it's keeping you from your dream, you have to get rid of that habit. Number four, find pockets of time. There are pockets of time everywhere. Now, this is different from time wasters. Time wasters are things that you're actually doing that don't matter as much as your dream, and you're spending a lot of time doing it. Pockets of time are those little 30 minutes, 15 minutes here and there that are idle, and you really aren't doing anything at those times because you feel like this is not enough time for me to work on my dream or be productive at anything. But you couldn't be further from the truth believing that all you need is at least 30 minutes a day to work on your dream, because working on your dream really consists of contacting people and doing research. And you can Google for 30 minutes and get a lot done. So what you have to do is look at your schedule, pay very close attention to what you're doing throughout the day, and think, can I pull 30 minutes from this activity? Can I pull 30 minutes from here and pull it together and maybe get an hour today to work on my dream? Because if you do that consistently enough, you will have accomplished so much. 30 minutes a day for 7 days a week is about 3.5 hours. Now, if you give your job 8 hours a day, you can definitely give your dream 3.5 hours a week. I prefer an hour a day, but if you are really busy and have a lot of kids, or a single mom, you don't have a lot of time, at least start with 30 minutes a day. Not 5 days a week, but every day, 7 days a week. You give your job 5 to 6 days a week, you need to give your dream 7. And you have enough time for that. The best pockets of time for mothers are like maybe an hour before the kids get up in the morning, or a couple hours after they go to sleep at night, or when they take a nap during the middle of the day if they're home with you. because you can't work while your kids are in your face. You can't focus. So if your kids get up early and you're not a morning person, then your pocket of time may not be in the morning. Maybe you need to wait until they go to bed. If they go to bed like 8 or 8:30, then you have an hour from 8:30 to 9:30 to work on your dream. The trick is step number 5. Step number 5. Do not take off your work clothes until you have worked on your dream. When you come home from work and you kick your shoes off and you start getting relaxed, the last thing you're going to be thinking about is doing more work. Now, working on your dream isn't the same as working for somebody else because it's more fulfilling. But if you allow yourself to get comfortable, take those clothes off, take a shower, get cozy in bed, you're not going to do anything except relax. And you're going to tell yourself, I deserve it. And you do. But you also deserve your dream life. You deserve your dream to become a reality. So you can kick your shoes off, but before you wind down, make sure you put in that 30 minutes or that hour, because if you allow yourself to get in the bed and relax, it will not get done that day, and it needs to get done every single day. Number 6, include your kids in the process. Now, this goes for the moms that for some reason, this happens to all of us, you just can't seem to get any time in one particular day. So maybe, 3 days out of the week, you're able to pull in your hour of quiet time to work on your dream. But then the other days, you're just like, I can't get any time alone. My kids are by me the entire time. So when that happens, figure out a creative way to get your kids involved with your dream. Let's just say, for instance, you're a seamstress, okay, and you're working on something, and your kids want to play with you. So you can say, okay, here's a bowl of buttons. Dump them out. I need you to separate each of these buttons. Put the black buttons here, the red buttons over here, the gold buttons here, and when you're done, you'll have a surprise. And here's the key. You have to do it quietly. We're going to whisper. We're not talking loud. We're going to listen to some music, and you're going to separate buttons. You got it? Let's go. Make a game out of your dream. Include your kids in it. You know why? Because step number 7, you are dreaming and pursuing this dream, not just for you, but for your children. So how great would it be for them to be a part of this process, watching you grow, watching you go after the things that you love and you really want? What kind of great example are you setting for your children in pursuing your dreams? So let them join in on the fun. Now that brings me to this next point. Number 8, tell your children to call you by your dream. Now, this is a little secret I want to share with you. I want to be a millionaire, and I am well on my way. So I decided to make my girls a part of the process that I use to affirm myself. So I have affirmations speaking about being a millionaire, and I have little pictures that make me think of my goal. But I told my girls one day, my little girl, she picked up a sign that says, I am a multimillionaire. It was on an index card, and it was like in my car. And she said, Mommy, what's this? And I said, oh, Mommy's a multimillionaire. And she said, you're a multimillionaire? And I was like, yes. And I love the way it sounded coming out of her mouth. So I said, tell me I'm going to say, Mommy, you're a multimillionaire. She said, Mommy, you're a multimillionaire. Now, both of my girls say that to me at least 3 or 4 times a week. And they are a part of my affirming myself and me having positive affirmations to get me to my dream. So you do the same thing for you. Whatever it is that you want to be, whatever it is that you're working your way towards, tell your children to call you by that name. Tell your children to call you what you want to be. And you should be doing the same thing for them. Baby, you are smart. Baby, you are beautiful. Baby, you are going to be a leader. Whatever positive affirmation is going to build you and your family up, make sure not only are you saying it to your children, but they have the power to speak into your life as well, because they really are a gift from God. Okay, I'm shifting gears here a little bit. Number 9, make sure that you have a folder either on your computer or even if it's a physical folder where you're putting all of your ideas. Anything that you do for your 30 minutes to an hour a day when you're pursuing your dream, whether it's making a phone call, some research that you found, put it all in the same location, date it so that you can keep yourself organized and you can keep track of the progress that you're making in achieving your dream. It's really encouraging to see how much work you've gotten done when those times get hard. So get a folder and keep track of everything that you're doing and learning in this process. Step 10, this is very, very important. Do not, please do not compare your pace as a mother to anyone who is single with no children. Now, you shouldn't be comparing yourself to anyone at all, because each of us have our own pace and we have our own journey to go on. But definitely do not compare yourself to someone who does not have kids, because they have way more time to work on their dream than you do. But I don't want you to be discouraged. Don't compare yourself, but also don't be discouraged and feel like you're going to always be in the backdrop or you're going to always be catching up to everyone else, because there is something cool about mothers that you may not know. Step number 11. Mothers are snipers, not thugs with Uzis. What I mean by that is, when you're a mother, you have literally been trained because of all the things you've had to do for your family. You've had to multitask, you've had to manage, you've had to clean, you've had to cook, you've had to discipline. All of these things that you've had to do, it didn't feel like training. It was really preparing you to be an expert in being a businesswoman, in pursuing your dream, and being a CEO. You are an expert. So that means while other people who may not have the same training have all the time in the world to make mistakes, to kind of just try stuff and see what happens, you don't have to try it and see what happens, because you know what you want. You're a mom. You can identify things quicker than other people. You have a very keen eye for mistakes. You have a keen eye for detail. So you are like a sniper. So while someone else is just going on and just trying a bunch of different stuff because they have 8 hours a day to play with, you may just have 1 hour a day. So every move that you make has to be like a sniper. Just everything you shoot at, you hit. That is your secret weapon. You are accurate, you are strategic, so you don't need as much time as everybody else, because when you make a move, it's like 10 other moves, okay? So believe in the power of your motherhood. This is not a burden. It's not a burden to be a mother. It is training ground. It is preparing you for the very dream that you think you can't have anymore. Please believe it. It can be yours. Now, number 12 is really important also. Please remember to schedule rest for yourself, because when you're a mom, a wife, and you have a family, there's so many things pulling at your attention and pulling at your energy. You have to make sure that you have the time to renew and rejuvenate your energy. So please, please, please schedule time in your calendar for you to rest, for you to relax, go get a pedicure, manicure, massage, whatever you need to do, because you have to be at your best, because you are needed in so many different areas. You have to take care of you. Finally, remember why you are pursuing this dream. This is not just a selfish pursuit. You're a mom. You are not selfish. Everything that you're doing for you is also benefiting your children. You are preparing a legacy that's going to live on when you're gone. Understand why you're a mother. You are a mother to be prepared to pursue your dream. This motherhood is a blessing. These children with their snotty noses and their germs, and they're spilling stuff all over the place, and they're screaming, and they're mommy, 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 mommy. I saw my daughter say mommy at least 100 times a day, and my eye starts twitching after a while, like, what do you want? Even those moments, they're all about preparing you for greatness. When God gave you that dream that he gave you before you became a mother, it did not go away just because you had kids. You know what he said? In order for her to do this, I need her to be tougher. I need her to be smarter. I need for her to be well equipped to pursue this dream. So I'm going to give her these bundles of joy. What could be more important or more difficult than training and bringing up a life? That's what you're doing. What you're doing is so special, especially you single moms out there. You are bringing up and creating and forming a life. If you can form a life, a business, it's going to be so easy. So please don't be intimidated by your dream. You should be even more confident. You should say, put the M on your chest. I am a mother, so I can do anything. If I can do this, I can do anything, and I am well prepared to do it. Well, mamas, I hope this video was helpful to you, and if so, please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, check me out on Facebook and Instagram, then like and follow. If you have any ideas on something you would like me to speak on, or if you just want to give general feedback on this video, leave a comment below, and I would love to hear from you. Well, that's it, moms. Now you know why you should be a CEO and why you should be pursuing your dream relentlessly, just like everybody else. And I hope it was encouraging to you. I'll see you next time on Nat Said That. Here's a bonus tip. As a mom in business, you are going to have to learn how to deal with interruptions. your husband, especially if you're a wife too, your husband's going to interrupt you. Your children are always going to interrupt you. They do not care what you have going on. If they want to show you a balled up piece of paper and say, "Mommy, look," it's really important to them that you see it. So make sure that you learn to roll with the punches and don't get flustered and frustrated when you have to shift gears and shift your attention, because you're a mom. You're totally able to do that. I have had to stop this video about 4 times because of my husband and my children. And you know what? That's what they make pause buttons for. We just got to keep it rolling, and I'll edit it out. But I just want you to be encouraged and understand that interruptions are going to come. Your children are gonna get sick. Something's going to happen. The phone is going to ring while you're working. You have to know how to shift gears, deal with the interruptions, and then get right back to work. You can do it.